Good morning, everyone. The beautiful Sunday morning, a bit after 9 o'clock on the 26th of October. I'm sitting out on my deck, patio, I guess you'd call it, balcony, at the condo that I've leased. You're looking out about to the southeast. It's a bit hazy today, which is kind of nice because it keeps the sun from absolutely cooking me out here on the deck. But it's beautiful weather. It's in the low 80s right now. Sitting out here in shorts and a short sleeve shirt, enjoying the day. That's all part of my building. It wraps around there to the left and also here to the right. Look down. There's a nice pool right down there. And underneath that green deck there is the exercise room. They have a couple of different pieces of equipment, and from time to time I'll see people down there. Anyway, it's a pretty nice place. It's pretty well located. I go out the entrance. It's hiding behind that tree. Turn left and get up to one of the main highways. And just around the corner is that Frankie's Inn, an Italian restaurant where I stayed for the first week or so. I've been here now, it's Sunday, 9 days. And, slowly getting settled in and getting things sorted out. Hello, everybody. It's early Sunday afternoon here in my condo, part of which you can see behind me. I'm sitting on the sofa in the living room area. And been here about 9 days so far. And it's taking a bit of time to get things sorted out, get settled in. I've had to run around to numerous places. One is a visa service to check on what I'm going to do as far as getting visa extensions handled. Nothing I have to worry about immediately, but it's something that will have to be done. Of course, I had to go, didn't have to, but I did go to a rental agent to arrange for the lease here. And like I said in the previous video, this is actually a pretty good location. However, mobility is still an issue for me due to the problems with my feet and such. Getting around is not easy. And to alleviate that problem, I've ordered another walking cane with a seat, which will help for very short distances. There is just down the street from me a night market, which I've been to now a couple times. And there's probably in excess of 20 little eateries in there. Just about any kind of food that you want. Various kinds of meat, seafood, styles of food, Thai food, Western food. And it's pretty reasonably priced. Plus, of course, there's still the Italian restaurant right up the street and around the corner. I've been there a number of times now. And to help with the mobility problem, I've been researching getting some kind of basic transportation. I don't know. I've looked at different things. Possibility to get something like a bicycle, or an electric bicycle, or an electric tricycle, all of which are pretty reasonably priced and locally available pretty easily. I wouldn't mind perhaps getting another motorcycle, like a Honda, small Honda, but I don't want to make that financial commitment yet. Of course, in Thailand, I can drive, I think, the first 30 days or something like that on my foreign driver's license. But any period of time after that, I have to have a Thai license, driver's license, which I am reluctant also to pursue at this point in time. Also because I'm not sure what the duration of my stay will be beyond the initial, the way the visa service man explained it to me. He seemed quite knowledgeable, has been living here for many years. I can, because I have a multiple entry tourist visa, I can stay for 2 months, leave, come back, get 2 more months, leave again, and come back for 2 more months. So that would be a total of 6 months. At the end of that 6 months, then I'd have to apply for what they call a non-immigrant retirement visa, an O visa. That's a bit more complicated paperwork-wise, and it ain't cheap. But it could all be potentially accomplished. Of course, the same thing is going on now in Thailand with the situation with the immigration department and visas, and what the government's doing about it, and the various factions in the government. It seems overly complicated. There's nothing I personally can do about that. I just have to go with the flow, which is fine, provided that if I decide that's what I'm going to do, I can accomplish that. Now it's, like I said, perhaps my biggest concern right now is the mobility issue, because without some way to get around, at least locally, I feel a little trapped, shall we say. I don't have to go far, or if I do, there are plenty of motorcycles for hire, and taxis are pretty reasonable. I can get to a big store like a Lotus, which used to be Tesco, a British outfit, but I think now the Chinese have taken it over and renamed it to Lotus. It's a big Walmart type of store. And locally, there's a 7-Eleven right down the street, and numerous other small shops and restaurants all over the place. But to get to them easily, I really need some kind of transportation rather than trying to walk. So that mobility issue is of a major concern to me right now. And I've been researching it, like I said, bicycles, electric bicycles, or perhaps an electric tricycle. Beyond that, the weather's been great. It's entering the cooler part of the year here. Of course, it is winter in the northern hemisphere. And right now there's a little high altitude haze, which is nice because it blocks out some of the heat from the sun without being all gloomy, shall we say. So I really like the weather. It's warm. It's good for me and my old bones, and the fact that I don't like to be shivering. A lot of places that I go, if I can, I'll sit outside rather than inside in the air conditioning, because usually they've got the air conditioning set to too low for comfort for me. Anyway, that's pretty much where I am right now. Sitting here on a Sunday afternoon. I got the cable TV. Of course, it's channels from all over the place in all kinds of different languages. There is some news channels that are in from the United States, so they're in English, and there are a couple of movie channels that are showing movies that are Hollywood-type movies. Of course, they're all in English. Offer some entertainment value. But then, of course, I got the internet now, and so I'm able to peruse various things there. And it does take a while to get set up. I mean, the apartment is fully furnished, but it's not fully equipped. Just little things like salt and pepper. I've been going out various times, make a list, see how many of the things that I want I can pick up. Then, of course, I'll get back and remember that, gee, I should have gotten this or that or the other thing. So, it's not, I can't sit down and make one huge shopping list and go out and get everything in one trip. Because I don't necessarily remember everything that I need until I discover I haven't got it and I'd like to have it. So I've been doing that also, basically starting to fill things in here and there. I haven't even cooked a meal here. I mean, I got a little cooktop and pots and pans and all that kind of stuff. But I need to fill in on the groceries more. I've been working on the other things, like I said, simple things, salt, pepper, sugar. I got some oatmeal, but I haven't made any yet. Need to go get some eggs and some butter. Unfortunately, I haven't seen any butter in the 7-Eleven, but I can get that at the big grocery store. And bottled water. I got a microwave and a little fridge and a shower, which is great because it's got hot water in it. Nice little bathroom over there behind my left shoulder. Anyway, I'm not really going to be doing any walkabout videos because I really don't do any walking about. And there are certainly dozens of other YouTubers who do all range of videos about Thailand and what's here and different tourist attractions and things like that. I'm not going to try to duplicate any of those efforts. Seems to be pointless. And some of the guys that are doing that stuff do an excellent job. Pretty good for information. I've used a lot of that as an information source for finding out things while I'm here. And yesterday I went, during the week I went to an American Legion post that's here in Pattaya. And they had their monthly meeting yesterday, which I attended, and I joined up there. Seems like a pretty good group of guys, veterans, not necessarily veterans of foreign wars, but a lot of retired military or ex-U.S. military people there. All seem quite knowledgeable and quite friendly, good resource for information, which I will certainly take advantage of. Anyway, as things progress and depending on what I decide to do transportation-wise, we'll keep you updated on that kind of stuff. Might take a little walk up to Frankie's here later and get a meal. Anyway, that's it for now. Take care, have fun, and talk to you later. Bye.